wonder what happened to Steve Forbes?
He appeared from nowhere. Had you heard of him before? Honest, come on, honest. Have you heard of it? You heard of his dad. But had you heard of him? No. Have you heard of him since? Did you ever notice when he was on TV, his eyes never blinked? Right? I mean, they never blinked. I saw him on Larry King. He didn't blink the whole time, the whole hour. He never blinked.
Well,
A couple nights later, he was on Nightline. They had the camera on him for a full minute. Not once did the eyes blink.
Race was about principles and issues. These principles are bigger than a single candidate, bigger than a single campaign.
Thinking this is very strange. So I called up New York Hospital and asked for a doctor in the eyes, ears, nose, and throat division. And I said, "Doctor, I'm watching TV right now. And there's a guy on there, and his eyes have not blinked for a full minute. Is that possible?" He said, "No, that the human eye needs to blink every 15 or 20 seconds." I said, "I'm telling you, now we're into 2 minutes. We're into 2 minutes. This guy's eyes they've not blinked, not once." And the doctor said, and I quote, "Well, that's not human." I'm getting a theory going here in my head, not human, right? I'm thinking, don't look in his eyes. Don't look in his eyes. Look away. Don't. We don't look in his eyes. But he gets us with the sound. Flat tax, flat tax, flat tax, flat tax. Ah! Turn the sound down. Flat tax, flat tax, flat tax.
So, back in February, I was here in Des Moines, for the Iowa caucuses, and I decided to go over to the Forbes headquarters to see if Steve was some kind of freak X-File brother from another planet. And this guy comes out and he says, "Hi, my name is Chip Carter."
Chip Carter? Jimmy Carter's son. No, I'm the other Chip Carter. And he had this weird look in his eyes, too.
How long has Mr. Forbes been here?
Really only been on the ground 6 to 8 weeks.
Invasion of Iowa. Invasion of the body snatchers in Iowa.
Steve Forbes was born where?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
You don't know.
Where did Steve Forbes come from?
Steve Forbes seems to have come from nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Pretty much.
Where is nowhere?
It's somewhere out there.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm thinking, okay, I'm in the Ramada in Des Moines tonight, and I'm triple deadbolting the door, I'm like, I am not going to die in Des Moines, taken away by these space beings calling themselves the Forbes campaign.
Where are you taking the spaceship here after Iowa?
I'm going to go home to Oklahoma for a few days and rest, and then they'll send me to another state.
Okay. All right. I think we should probably let him go.
So anyways, the guy's disappeared, right? And the only time that now you have any idea that they're still with us is that if you ever notice certain people reading the publication with the name Forbes, the name of their leader, on the magazine, usually men in three-piece suits, white guys that look like they got a lot of money, they're the aliens. Beware of these people who read Forbes magazine.